Good morning, YouTube. Welcome in. Take out a beautiful build for you today. Something different, something a little new. We haven't seen this card yet before, and we just got our hands on one. It is the new 4070 Ti. It's been out for a while, but not this version. This is the new Proart model. The Proart model is coming over from Asus. It's got that really clean aesthetic, got this dark carbon and gold, beautiful look to it. We're putting this on the Proart B550 board with a 5800X. We're pairing with 32 gigs of 3600 C16 RAM, and we're putting it in the Fractal North. Do you get the theme? Got that beautiful black, the carbon, the gold aesthetic. It's gonna look absolutely killer. Let us know what you think down below. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that follow button here over and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. And remember, we build these things live like this, unedited, uncut, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at twitch.tv/tints at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see you soon. Let's take a look at it. Let's go over to the build cam. It's just $22.49 for this. The only reason it's a little bit more is because obviously you have more premium products with the Proart board and the Proart card are a little bit more higher end than a standard like 4070, so the price a little bit drives it up. We have the Zero Dark cooler, which is a little bit more premium because it's got all black. The Fractal North case isn't super cheap either. Those premium little things add up a little bit. But let's head over to the build station. Let's get started, and I'll see you guys over there. Look at that, Chad. It looks beautiful. Well, beautiful Proart parts.
5800X3D, we got it all on the Proart B550 with a Proart 4070 Ti. We have an 850 watt power supply, plenty of power for the system. Actually, 750 be plenty as well. We got our Zero Dark cooler, and we got our 36C16 G.Skill RAM, along with a 1TB 980 Pro. So we went definitely with good quality parts today. This is $22.49 plus shipping. I mean, it's a really, really high-end system. It's gonna look absolutely stunning. Let's go top down. Let's get started on this motherboard. I don't think we built this motherboard yet before on stream. Let's take a look at it. Proart P550 Creator. This is, when I say creator system, this is definitely some really quality stuff. The Proart board is stunning. When you guys see this, you're like, all right, now I know what Stitch is going for with this curated build. I don't think this will last long on our website. There we go. Oh my, dude, this board. It's gonna look so good in this case. Top down needs focused. Oh yeah, that's right, we lost power again. We did lose power, Roddy. We did lose power. Remember I said like Monday or Tuesday, I'm like, I think we lost power over the weekend? Or no, it was Wednesday. Because the top-down camera's out of focus again. We did lose power. Does that look better? Look good? Look at that board, man. Oh, that board is just, let's talk about this really quick. Let's do a close-up. So if you're getting into a value proposition of like, what is a really good value right now? Anything AM4, you know, 5600X, 5700X, 5800X 3D, any of those CPUs that are a really good value proposition right now, the 5600X is like 140, which is really good for entry-level gaming right now. It's still great to push any cards into 1440p, even into 4K. The best three boards right now, probably to look at, to purchase, to build that platform. One, the B550 Tomahawk Max Wi-Fi. Hands down, one of the best boards right now on the market. Number two, if you want higher end and you want just like overall connectivity, things like that, the Dark Hero is fantastic. And then if you want just like really good overall board to run things, the B550A Pro. It's a very basic, no frills, really good board from MSI. Go check them out. Those are the three boards right now I would build on. And if you want something a little more clean, aesthetic, and pleasing, I would definitely recommend the Proart board here. It's right around just over $200, but it looks really clean, really great board. I mean, look at this. It's stunning. All right, the CPU looks good. Down we go in the socket. Next is gonna be our standoffs for our cooler. We're gonna get that in place, as well as our PCIe NVMe drive. The 5800X 3D and a 4070 Ti with 36C16 RAM, doesn't have to be even B-die RAM, is gonna perform really well. The great thing about that V-cache, you don't need the highest end RAM by any means. Good quality RAM like this RAM here is gonna do really, really well. All right, and we go 980 Pro today, guys. The Creator board gets a Creator quality NVMe drive. The 980 Pro is no exception there. Honestly, the KC3000 and the 980 Pro can go hand in hand. We're just putting a 980 in this one because we build so many Kingston drives. No long offense to Kingston, we love their drives. I was like, hey, let's give a 980 Pro right now because they're just a little bit cheaper. Even though they're technically not as fast of a read as a Kingston, they're still really, really good. Got that in place. Next, we're gonna work on our cooler today. Yeah, we like the X3Ds. So we pretty much primarily build with 5600X, or 5700X, they're within like 20 or 30 bucks if you need the extra cores. 5700X is still pretty much just an overclock, two plus core. I'd say just a 2-core extra 5600X. And then the 5800X 3D, and then 7800X 3D. Those are the three CPUs right now if you're buying AMD to look at for gaming. For productivity, 5900X is really a really good value right now. And then if you can get any of the non-X, like the 7900 or 7950, the non-X variants are really, really good. All right, guys, let's turn this sideways. We're gonna get a RAM in, which we have the 36C16 from G.Skill. It's Ripjaws, great RAM. Low profile as well, which is really good for any of the AKs. Low profile RAM is always great. If I was anybody building a system, I wouldn't, even at the pricing of the 12700Ks and the 12600Ks, the 12600K is a good price. 12600K is a very good value because it's kind of competing with, actually it beats the 5600X and it's just a little bit more. I wouldn't buy a 12th gen Intel right now. 13th gen has a better IMC, which is your internal memory controller. It's going to be better with DDR5 RAM, especially on Z series, Z790 motherboards. Do not go 12th gen. Go 13th gen 100%. Everything is in this beautiful motherboard, 5800X3D with the standoffs for the AK620 Zero Dark, 36C16 RAM and a 980 Pro on this beautiful B550 ProArt board coming in from Asus. We're gonna slide this aside and we're gonna get something beautiful out today. That is the Fractal North. This is by far probably one of my favorite cases right now. I also like Fractal design because they use a really good, like they package their boxes really well. It's just a weird thing to say. They package their boxes so well, but they use this this reusable foam that not a lot of brands do. Really good quality. Look at this beautiful case. Can you see why I went with the ProArt and this right here? Oh my gosh. The bespoke aesthetic. We've got the tempered glass dark side panel. We've got the black with the walnut wood and the gold trim and features. This is exactly what I was looking to do with this board, with this case, with this graphics card you guys are gonna see in a few minutes. Even look at the top panel. We're not doing much on the top, but look at the little like black with a little bit of leather. It's like this fits this bespoke theme that we really like with this curated build that we're doing today. But we absolutely love this Fractal North case, man. It is absolutely stunning. Get this all opened up. I think we have our two front fans. We'll just need a rear fan. So it does come with the two front fans, Roddy. Comes with I think it looks like two 140s. So we just need a rear 120. I can't believe it's a 120 or 140 for the rear here. We'll have to double check here in a second. But people have been loving the ready to ships because we're pricing a lot better than a lot of our competition right now in this space. So we're gonna keep doing more of these and making sure people are getting good quality PCs. First, we're gonna work on getting our motherboard in place. So I just had to move the cables out of the way. Look at that beautiful walnut trim we talked about. It's got two 140 Fractal fans right behind there. They're gonna pull plenty of air through this. There's a lot of airflow there. Well, the wood looks, and it's big, it's bulky, there's a lot of space right there to put airflow running through here, a lot of breathability. The black fans are really good that they put on here. I believe they are PWMs, they're Aspect 14 PWM fans, so plenty of airflow. They go up to 1700 RPMs, you can pull plenty of air through the system. Let's go top down, let's get started. Get this motherboard in. It'll look absolutely killer. There it is. It's a little dark in here just because this front shroud blocks the light that we have back here, so I do apologize, it's a little dark. All right guys, give you the close-up of this beautiful motherboard in this case. So we're in our front panel connections. There we go, chat. Get our first fan in right here. Fan's in, good to go. All right, front panel connections going up and in. Today we just have power switch and power LED. Work on these cables. There we go, looking good. All right, let's get our front panel connections in. We've got our Type-C, our USB Type-C, and then we have our USB 3.0 header. We've got these cables in, and then these zip ties tied up. Then we're gonna work on the power supply, chat. We're already going on the power supply next. Our front panel connections are all connected. Our HD audio is the only thing we have left to put in, which is gonna go in the back here. There we go, chat. Let's get this power supply out. You don't need SATA today. Only need CPU 1. I can do a second CPU. We'll give it all the power, all the juice, even though it doesn't need it. 24 pin main, a secondary CPU, and we'll just need our 12-volt high power cable, which we have right here. Those are the only cables we need today. All these other cables will put back in the bag. On this MSI 850G, PCIe 5, ATX 3.0 power supply. All our cables we need today, just those 3 cables, or 4 cables actually. Slide all these cables through the bottom here. Slide the power supply into the case. All right, all the way in. Start running the cables to get our fan, a rear fan in here. PWM Corsair fan we have today. Love Corsair AFs, yeah, these are really good. They're good fans, they're nothing crazy. They go with this whole theme, really subtle on the colors, on the branding. They're just a good quality fan. Get these zip ties in here, and we're gonna start working on the cooler after the chat before we go to the GPU. Looking good, looking good. All right, let's get this cooler on, chat. We're gonna go top down. We're gonna get a little bit of cable management in the back, looking good, nice and clean. We're gonna go top down. Top down, get this cooler all in. Coach, he's spitting the cooler. NDC from Fantex. Get this beautiful cooler down and on. Nice and tight, all on, so we'll let them see. Get these fans on, chat. Give me our the rear camera cable management view really quick while we're working on this. Let's get another one in, our other fan in. Trying to feed these wires over the back of the board. There's a little space right here, so I don't have to run a bunch of cables messed up here. And then we're gonna move on to the GPU. We haven't had the GPU on the stream. This is the 4070 Ti ProArt today, all right? Absolutely killer looking GPU. So slide the case aside. Look at this beautiful Fractal North. See how this ProArt looks next to it. There it is. Good looking card, chat. Look at that. First initial impressions is chef's kiss. All right, let's get all the cellophane off so we can take a better look at it. Connections we have on this beautiful bad boy are, we have 4 connections on this that supports up to 4 monitors, 3 DisplayPort, and 1 HDMI, which is great to see. All the cellophane off the top panel is absolutely killer, black and gold. Goes with the theme of this build really well. Let's get the cellophane off so you can see it a little more in depth. Better, there it is, chat. That Proart looks absolutely killer. That black and gold. Get you a close-up of that beautiful 4070 Ti coming in today. All this beautiful Proart card going in. Here we go. In we go. Get the thunk we want to hear. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. I heard that thunk. Let's go. Who's this computer for? This is curated. It's going on our website. It's going on our website. This is a curated build that we decided to put together. Out of the design, the concept for the team here, just to put up on our website for a beautiful customer to get. There we go, all in with the cable that we need. Let's get ready to light up this beautiful PC. Not gonna see a lot of lighted ups today, but you're gonna see it all booted up because there's not a lot of RGB in the system. I don't think we have any RGB today, chat. Woo! We got a blackout. Connectivity on this board is insane. 2 USB 2.0, 1, 2, 3, 4 USB SSD 10, and we have 2 Type-C and 2 2.5 gig LAN on the back. So really definitely a creator board. Any kind of content, editing, things like that, absolutely killer. You put like a 5950X in this or a killer board or something like that just for editing as well.
Let's get ready to build.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come on over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.